Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your you versus them love reading between you and your person. I'm going to place you on my left. I'm going to place your person on my right. Even if I think that you're on my right-hand side, I'm still going to refer to you as if you're on the left. Why do I do this? Because it helps alleviate confusion between me and you guys, the viewers. So try not to take it personally. Just take the side that resonates. If this does not resonate with you, make sure that you check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for the full picture. And if this does resonate with you, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com for a personal read, and also make sure that you sign up for my newsletter. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The King of Wands and the energy that you're projecting and your feelings is the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands in reverse for how you perceive them, and the Queen of Swords in reverse for your future actions. Wowzers. Okay. Show me Sagittarius' person that they're currently dealing with. Feelings, Ace of Cups. Excuse me, their energy, Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse for their feelings. The Two of Swords for how they perceive you. Queen of Pentacles for their future actions. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. We have the King of Wands in your overall energy. Show me this King of Wands for Sag. Remember to reverse the roles if needed. The King of Swords in reverse. I don't want to bother with that is what I heard. I don't want to bother with that. I'm bored. I don't want to talk about that. I'm bored. I don't want to hear about it. I'm bored. I have better things to do. I have other things to do. Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here? The Eight of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you're sick and tired of continuously going back to this person, revisiting the same thing, bumping your head against the wall, etc. Now, you have a lot of love and energy that you want to put towards this person, but it feels like you have been down this road a million times, and the more and more you go back, the more mundane it becomes, like watching paint dry, like molasses dripping from a tree, like syrup coming out of the bottle. What is this King of Swords in reverse? The Ten of Wands. There's a heavy conversation that I think some of you are attempting to avoid because, like I said, for others of you, you just have better things to do, right? Like the King of Wands can represent somebody who's very confident, and this is showing up in your energy. You know, it can be a sense of confidence. It could be a sense of entrepreneurship. I'm focusing on these goals. I'm going after these things, etc. And I just feel like you're not trying to talk about something that you feel is mundane, that you feel like you've spoken about with this individual a million times. Five of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a same-sex relationship. That's obviously not for all of you. For some of you, you want to come out of the cold with this person. You do. You want to let go of any abandonment issues between the two of you, any trauma bonds between the two of you. You may feel like this individual is incredibly stable, or for some of you, you're just simply trying to get out of debt in some way. Okay, maybe you're not completely just focused on constantly coming back around, constantly watching paint dry with this person. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in your feelings for this person. Okay, I heard I want to focus on sex, so I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's them. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. You feel like this is somebody who's quite impatient and quite impulsive, somebody who makes decisions at the, what is that, by the edge of their seat, by the flight of their pants. I can't remember what that saying is, but you feel like this person is a little impulsive. You feel like when they don't get what they want, they kind of may act out or act impulsive, or maybe say things that they don't mean, or try to get your attention in disrespectful ways, or just ways in general. With that Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, for a lot of you, you're very focused on money, okay? For a lot of you, you're kind of at this point in your life where you feel like you have to focus on paying off your debts. You feel like you have to focus on paying off school. You feel like you got to focus on these things, and you're very motivated by that. For a lot of you, you're just simply motivated by money, and you may feel like you don't have enough here. What's that Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The Hierophant. So that goes back to money, okay? The Hierophant, yes, it can be about relationships. It can be about spirituality. But the Hierophant is also Taurian energy, which represents the second house of money, finances, the money we make, our worth, our value, our self-value, etc. And you're very inspired to have a new beginning, possibly with this person. You may feel like at times there's wasted potential because Maybe there is a harsh exchange of words. Maybe you've said some things that you don't mean. You know, I think that for a lot of you, there are some things that you may want to kind of express to them. Maybe there are some things that you want to tell this person about a specific financial situation. Okay. For some of you, you've had financial issues and you want to express that to this person, because it's like this sense of, you know, when like you're about to get married to somebody, and I'm not saying you're getting married to this person, but you know, when like you're about to get married, it's like, okay, now we got to talk about the nitty gritty, right? We got to talk about how much money you got, how much money I got. Then we got to talk about our debts, et cetera, as a collective. So it could be something like that. And with that chariot there, there's a little bit of fear there, but you're pushing through whatever that is. And if it's not specifically about finances, this could be about what you expect in a relationship. I'm not going to lie, for some of you, you're gold digging. Okay. That's not for all of you though, okay? But I have to say it if it's there. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes represent that. But it can also just simply represent an insecurity around relationships, an insecurity around money, okay? Especially because the Hierophant is clarifying it. You may be afraid to express something to this person about the relationship, or specifically about money, just because you feel like this person is very impulsive. So the Four of Wands, for how you perceive them, this may be the reason. Tell me about that. It just feels like you have bigger fish to fry, or you have things, the Three of Swords in reverse. You have things that you are solely focused on. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You are willing to work with this person. You genuinely are, but I feel like there's been a lot of like, I'm going to block you. Now I'm going to block you and I'm going to unblock you, or let's break up. Okay, we're coming back around, or I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, we're coming back. You're very tired of that. You don't want to talk about that anymore. And it's like, you very much feel like you have these bigger things that you have to do that you may not be telling this person completely. You know, maybe it's too heavy of a conversation. Maybe it's too soon. Maybe it's too much, whatever the case may be for you. Ooh, for some of you, this was a marriage, or this was an actual relationship that failed, and you feel like this person is still holding on to that missed opportunity. You feel like this person is having a hard time freeing themselves of the past situation, having a hard time freeing themselves of any type of pain that they've had in regards to the connection. For some of you, this person is losing their house, or they're having issues with their home. Okay. For some of you, this person has ancestral trauma, or has trauma. You're looking at this person like they have trauma from the home, trauma from family, trauma from relationships, etc. They could have trauma around money, maybe. I don't know why I'm getting the Four of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse as trauma, but it could be like generational trauma as well. You see that this person is kind of failing, or the connection between the two of you is failing in some way. You desperately love, I don't want to say desperately, because I don't feel like it's desperate, but you very much love this individual. You know that you have to make some type of very important decision when it comes to them, but it's like you're trying to, I don't want to say fight tooth and nail, but it's almost like you're trying to pick through the BS, because you also have your own things that you're dealing with that you're not really talking about, Sagittarius. The Queen of Swords in reverse for your future actions. Tell me about that Queen of Swords in reverse. The Two of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, there's something about the past where you feel like this part, like I said, it could be childhood trauma. The Six of Cups can talk about like your childhood, okay, and it's in the reverse and it's next to the Devil, and you feel like this is somebody who is very tied to their past, who is very fixated on something that happened to them, and maybe for a good reason. I don't know. And for some of you, this could be reverse. I don't know, but this is triggering you because you feel like it's causing a separation. And even if it's not about this person's childhood trauma, you feel like they're holding some form of grudge to you that's creating this fear, that's creating this disconnect between the two of you. And you could feel like this person is just very fixated and obsessed on whatever that is. And you're getting triggered, you're getting a little emotional, you're getting kind of upset because the two of you can't get on the same page. Because why? because the Six of Wands in reverse, because you're not feeling appreciated, because you feel like you put in some type of work, or somebody here could be feeling quite entitled to the other person's energy, which is making both of y'all dig your heels in the sand, essentially. So remember to reverse this if you need to, Sag. We have the Ace of Cups for your person's overall energy. Can you tell me about this Ace of Cups, please? Excuse me. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Okay. The Six of Cups. The Four of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords. Well, this person wants to talk about it. This person is coming out of whatever their childhood trauma is, or whatever grudge you may feel like they're holding. They have no problem detaching from that in some way. They come with open arms. They come with an open heart. They have a lot of love to give, despite what may have happened between the two of you, or despite what may have happened to them in childhood. And this is somebody that wants to get out of that victim mentality, if they have felt that way, or this sense of, oh God, poor me, or damn, my life is so effed up, or whatever the case. And they're being a little bit more logical about whatever that is specifically. Like, okay, yes, this happened to me when I was 6, right? And I'm somebody who's dealt with childhood trauma. Okay, yes, this happened to me when I was 6, right? And let's say I blame my parents. Okay, well, now I'm 36. I'm not going to blame my parents anymore. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just simply releasing, and I'm healed enough to talk about it. And that's kind of like where this person is. Okay, I'm not saying that's what that specific story is, but you get what I'm saying. Page of Pentacles, Strength in reverse. This person feels like you have a hard time understanding. Like maybe your ego gets in the way, your pride gets in the way, and then like everything shuts down. Okay, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Seven of Cups in reverse for their feelings, but I mean, that's how they see it. Excuse me. Seven of Cups in reverse for this person's feelings. Justice in reverse. The Five of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that feels like you're invested in them because of you just find them attractive, or because you think that they're hot. Okay. For some of you, this person feels like you're just more invested in you and what you have going on. Okay. Now, with this energy here, this is somebody that's starting to realize the harsh reality of your situation with them. They're starting to realize the harsh reality, and possibly even take accountability for something that they may have done. Maybe they projected onto you. Maybe they allowed their trauma to get in the way of the relationship. I mean, I don't know, but this person does feel like they've played a part in something. They've played a part in what arguments and fights have transpired between the two of you. They are being honest with themselves about why the two of you can't get on the same page, and why there's this sense of ego exchange between the two of you. What's that Justice in reverse? The Knight of Swords in reverse. There could have been a situation where somebody should have spoken up about something and they didn't, and that was viewed as a betrayal. Somebody was maybe keeping something from someone else, and then that was a betrayal. It's something about that, whether that's on your side or theirs. Tell me about that Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so like I said, there's still this conflict back and forth somehow. And they feel like your ego gets in the way, maybe theirs does, but it was definitely of somebody keeping silent. It's almost like that sense of, well, just because I didn't mention it doesn't mean it's a lie. Just because I didn't mention it doesn't mean it's a lie. You know, like there's something like that going on. Hold on. And I don't know if it's coming from their side or your side, but that's kind of what it feels like. So we have the Two of Swords for how they perceive you. Like, even though I feel like there was a deep knowing about whatever that particular circumstance was, the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. Well, that High Priestess in reverse is showing up in your feelings. Tell me about that High Priestess in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, you have money issues. Okay. There's some type of debt or some type of financial issue that this person feels like they know about you, that you don't want to discuss, that you're not trying to, they're interpreting it as you trying to avoid something because you just don't want to deal with it. And this is somebody who feels like you're really not happy either in this relationship, or you're just not happy because of your financial situation. So you just want to keep the peace. So you don't say anything at all, or you avoid it. And I got to be honest, Sag, I feel like you are kind of avoiding something, because I told you, I said that in the beginning of the reading, how I felt like there was a heavier conversation that you were not trying to look at. And it was like you were just sick of looking at it. You were sick of going back to it. It's like you have love for this person. Right? Energetically, you're showing love towards this person, but it's like, you don't want to talk about it, you know? And this is somebody that knows that. Oh, just drop it. Just drop it. This is somebody that feels like they know how to get your attention, though. This is somebody that feels like they can get your attention with barely even trying sometimes. This person may feel successful on their own as well. Queen of Pentacles for their future actions. I definitely feel like there's something going on with finances here, though. I'm not going to lie. The Page of Pentacles, the World. I heard go back to the start. The Hangman in reverse. What's the Hangman in reverse? Oh, sorry. So, so there's that 8 of Pentacles in reverse again, which is showing up in your energy. This is somebody who's feeling like you're not giving them the love that they deserve because it's either A, unrequited, B, you're dealing with somebody else, or C, you refuse to make a decision on something that's very, very important. Like there's like a huge avoidance here, is what it feels like. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, World in reverse, Hangman in reverse. This is somebody that's trying to understand. For some of you, this person has kids. Maybe you have kids with them. I don't know. But this is somebody who's trying to be nurturing, trying to be loving, trying to understand. For some of you, this person may even try to financially help you, even if it's not putting money in your actual pocket, may just try to give you advice. I don't know, show you some YouTube videos. I don't know. But for some of you, there's definitely a money issue here. But if it's not about money, this is somebody who's trying to help you solve an issue because they feel like they have the perspective that you require in order to solve your problem. Your motivation is the Moon in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the 7 of Wands. I feel like you don't want to show any weakness, and that's why you may be trying to avoid things. What's the Moon in reverse? The Temperance. So here you are. There's something that you really don't want to talk about. The silence is deafening, to be honest. That's what it feels like. And you just don't trust yourself enough to be able to maintain this or maintain something else that's going on in your life, because there's a sense of insecurity here. You feel like you're not getting what you deserve in a situation from a positive standpoint. You feel like something has come out about you, or you feel like there's information that you don't want to talk about, you know, but the silence is deafening, you know. This person, the Star, the 8 of Swords, the Page of Swords for their motivation. This person hopes that they can figure out a way to get out of this funk with you. They want to be able to maneuver out of whatever this horribleness is. This is somebody that's is very motivated to figure out a way on how to heal the situation with you or for you. It's like this person wants to help you, Sagittarius. What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Last shuffle. Okay. You have to stop procrastinating. 7 of Cups, Judgment reverse. You have to stop procrastinating. You have to stop ignoring something and just pretend, oh, well, everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Like everything's good, right? Like you're just, no, I don't want to look at that, right? It's like, this is your like 6th letter from the IRS, like in the mail. And you're just like, no, I'm not going to look, it's like, okay, well, you got to look at it, It's like Emperor in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse. It's like there's this deep-seated insecurity that you've held on to for a long time. Maybe it's money trauma. Maybe it's relationship trauma. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe you've been through some serious stuff, and it's just hard for you to face certain things, right? And we all have them. We all have them, whatever that may be. It's like there's this sense of you trying to maintain control of your own reality by ignoring what the actual reality is. And therein it's just causing you more problems. Really. What about this? Right. The Knight of Pentacles wanted to pop out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but this could be somebody who's like better at finances or knows how to manage their finances. Okay. There's that Knight of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. 9 of Wands in reverse, Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, Hierophant in reverse. I also see the King of Pentacles here. So for some of you, I'm talking to you now, person on the right-hand side. And I'm so sorry, Sag, if this is you on this side and you got to hear this, but I have to say what's on the table. You may get to a point where this person starts to take you down with them. And maybe you've been patient, maybe you've been helpful. But if somebody is refusing to acknowledge the circumstance or acknowledge the issue within themselves or from their external circumstances that they may have created, and they refuse to see it, where do you go from there? Because you cannot constantly sacrifice your own happiness or your finances or whatever it may be in order to assist others, because then guess what? When you help people so much and you get to a point where you don't have anything, then you can't help anybody. So this is about you. It doesn't mean that you can't love Sagittarius. It doesn't mean that you can't be, but you have to prioritize your own happiness. I feel like you're an earth sign. Okay, but you don't have to be. But or at least maybe a strong earth placement, because there's a lot here. But or maybe you're a Sag, I don't know. But there's a sense of you really needing to prioritize yourself and not bend until you break. Okay. Woo! Wow. So Sagittarius and Crosswatcher, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit www.brattystarot.com. Also, make sure that you sign up for my weekly newsletter there. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, if you would like to follow me on my other social media platforms, make sure that you look in the description box below. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.